Welcome to IRX and in the IRTV studio where we're sat in the middle of the buzz going on the show floor. So I hope you can still hear us. It's my great pleasure to welcome as our guest Marie from iAdvize. Marie, tell us a bit about your role and iAdvize as well.
Great, so my name is Marie. I'm the country manager for the UK at iAdvize. So what is iAdvize? iAdvize is the European leader in conversational marketing. We've been in the UK for 3 years, and what is conversational marketing?
You beat me to it. It's such an obvious bit of jargon that's asking me to ask you, what is conversational marketing?
Well, conversational marketing actually is the smartest way and the most efficient way to engage with your customer. It's providing them with the one-to-one experience online. And obviously, as a brand, you don't want to engage with all of your customers. So with conversational marketing and a platform such as iAdvize, you can actually engage with the right customer through the right channel and connect them with the best expert or respondent to make sure the experience online is great.
So this is the difference. I mean, there are many, online chat. There's avatars and bots. There are many ways of pretending to have that one-on-one conversation. But your approach splits that out with a logic that says, do you deserve a bot or do you get a human or an expert? So just tell us a bit more about how you separate that experience.
So I was talking with Russell from Sainsbury's 2 minutes ago, and actually it's very simple. When you go, for example, at Sainsbury's, whether online or in real life, it could be the first time for you. So you will need basic assistance on how to pay on the automatic machine or what is the delivery delays and so on. So these low value questions need to be handled by a bot, for example, because you don't need human interaction.
Yeah.
But then you go to the cheese counter. You don't know what cheese to choose because you want to impress your friends, your family. So there you would need interaction with a cheese expert. And this is exactly what we do, both online and what you should do in store, actually.
Right, so I'm loving the idea that I'll go to a website and it'll say, I'm sorry, that's such a low-level question. I'm not letting you talk to the cheese expert. So,
well, this is not it. It is not it. It's that we provide with both. So if you have questions that we can answer very quickly through, for example, an FAQ, it's better to have it through a conversational experience because you actually talk to someone. And then for sure you'll have more deeper question, and we detect automatically that you need to be escalated to a human agent. So it could be someone from your customer service or an expert that we source for you.
And so this idea of external experts is quite new. So brands are pretty precious about owning their message. But if you hand over to an external expert, that's actually quite a radical move. So are we talking about certified experts? Are we talking about bloggers? I mean, who are these experts and where do you find them?
Well, let me ask you the question. Who would be the best person for you to talk about your brand? Because, I mean, when you go online, when you are looking for a product, when you want to go traveling, what do? You go online, you check forums, you check blogs, you ask your friends, your sister who's working in a bank before opening a bank account. So you do that already, asking your peer about what is the best purchase decision you can make. So why on earth a brand would that leave it to someone else? You need to own it and have it on your website. So actually, instead of leaving the conversation outside of your website, iAdvize is enabling you to have it on your website with the best level of expertise.
Great. I love that idea of bringing the conversation in. Now, iAdvize started in France.
Yes.
Pleased you're coming to the UK. So you covered off the big markets in Europe. Is there a different approach to conversational commerce by market, or are we all the same?
Obviously, there are differences in terms of the level of maturity using, for example, messaging channel. We do realize that all around the world, messaging is exploding. Nearly 4 billion people are using messenger tool today. So this is a global trend. But then, obviously, we need to adapt locally and across the brand. It's not only like a market thing. It's also people are reacting differently when they buy a car, when they buy when they are on a traveling website, for example, or on a retail website.
Okay, so we have the 4 billion who are messaging. When we were chatting earlier on, you were being quite punchy in terms of seeing the end of e-commerce
Yes.
being replaced. So rather than me paraphrase, what is that trend that you're seeing?
Well, we believe advertising is not marketing. We believe conversation is the new marketing. And why is that? Because people are investing massively, well, brands are investing massively still on online advertising. But what happened is that people don't click anymore on online ads. In '94, the click-through rate was, well, of the first banner was 44%. Now it's 0.05%. So consumers don't
if
click
you even
on
see a
ads.
banner at
Yeah,
all.
exactly, because it's all over.
Yeah.
And as a consumer, what do? Not only you do not engage with ads, but you download an ad blocker. So you reject massively
Exactly.
ads. So as a brand, what is the opportunity for you? Well, provide with the best online experience. So people that come to your website, they have doubts. They need to be assisted. So you spend money on acquiring this traffic, and once people are on the website, then you don't assist them. So they don't convert.
Well, look, we're all in favour of commercial effectiveness and also that brand conversation. So even though we're cutting this conversation short, it does actually continue because we're working with Marie and the team at iAdvize on a white paper. So we'll put the link under here, and we have a survey running. We're interested to see what retailers think about this blended approach, which things should bots do, which things should humans do, how you source, manage, monetize, value, and manage your experts. So a very interesting thread. We're working on the white paper, and we are to back up some of Marie's approaches with our usual case studies and research. So do take part in the survey, and we look forward to hearing more about this.
Yes.
Marie, thank you for joining
Great,
us.
thank you.